Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. The Katherine Jackson, the sadness over the loss of her son and contained nearly 2 years after the Michael Jackson. The sudden death from the overdose of the surgical anesthetic. There is not a day that passed I don't think about my child. And he should be here and right now. The Jackson said in a CNN interview at her home Tuesday. It was the negligence of the doctor and just had and really had. The doctor, Conrad Murray, who was the Michael Jackson, the personal doctor, in charge with the involuntary manslaughter in the singer's death. His trial has been postponed until September. The Murray's lawyer suggested the frustrated sleepless Jackson have made poured the surgical anesthetics. Profolo makes the data into the just a bottle while the doctor was out with his bedroom. Helped to her cope with the sadness. The Katherine Jackson recently moved into a spacious and a new mansion on the hilltop above the Celeb base in California, with a two-income home where the Jackson family lived since 1969. The Katherine Jackson loved the higher ceiling and a larger window. It also a refuge from the reminders, the hunt, and a old home. The Michael was 11 years old when he was moved there, and he stayed there until he was well into the 20s before. And she moved. She said it just being back a lot of the memories, but there is a sad memories. Me now because he's not here. The visitor to the ground floor sees the artwork collected by the Michael Jackson, but they won't see them the photographs. The 3 earrings left behind, the pop icon, the treasure image of their father and his mother, the avoid stand. But you do see are the flowers that the Katherine Jackson surrounded herself with. A passion she recently turned into a business. And she launched the Katherine Jackson line at the floral arrangements this month, just in the time for the fans to spend them to their moms and Mother's Day. But since she and Jehovah's Witness, Katherine Jackson does not observe holidays. Wednesday in her 84th birthday, but there will be no celebration in her home. The youngest of the Michael children, 9 years old, of the blanket in his own way, the remembering his father. His long brown hairs are grown longer, reaching halfway down to the black. He does not want to cut it off, and I have talked him about it. The grandmother said he's liked it long because his father wanted him to have long hairs at the time. But there will be a day that he will have to cut it, and I think blanket studies at home with the Twitter while the prince partying in Paris. 13 attended a class at the private school. They are doing very well, and she said they are going to school and every day. The children are shielded the news about the criminal case against the doctor accused and causing their father's death. The trial has been delayed until September when it does not stay, and they want to see their grandmother around the house. During the weekend, the Katherine Jackson will be sitting in the court. The plan to be there and every day. She said, if I am able, I will be there. She'll be there listening as the doctor who conducted the autopsy described again, and she heard in the last January preliminary learning and hearing how Jackson's liver was played the blunder and a treasure and measured the chemicals in his organ. Words came to the worst, and I will just step out. And she said, I hear they're going to show some autopsy shoots, and I don't want to see that, so I will be here. And I will leave, and I'd sit out the hall and somewhere until it's over, then I will come back. And just I just feel that I have to be there. The Katherine Jackson, although she'd rather avoid the sadness, proved the strength 6 years ago, when she sat in the court for the 5 months. As per son, was tied to the acquitted child and molestation charges. Yes, I was there and every day. And she said, I wanted to be there for him because I know it was a lie, and I prayed for truth to come because I know if their truth came out that my son would walk away, and he did. Some online media reporters have suggested that Katherine Jackson's health is failing, but she laughs about the speculation, the limp you might notice in her walk, and not for the old age, but the remnant of the child had battled with the polio. She stays active of the new floral venture of decorating in a new home. And I'm still here, and I'm blessed, and I thank God, she says. Thanks for watching, like, share, and subscribe.